everyone, welcome to Target Pilates Online and to today's class where we're going to just be tuning up our shoulder muscles. So for this I have got one yoga tune-up ball. This one is in the plus size. You can use the tennis ball, but these are well worth buying if you don't have a set. They are literally called yoga tune-up balls. So this doesn't take very long, but it makes a really big difference. We're going to start lying on our backs. So as you're ready, we do one side with the other side of this. So this is really just about helping us to release the trapezius, which is this big triangle of muscle that kind of goes across the upper back. So what I'm trying to find is kind of the edge of it. You don't want to put the balls on your actual spine. It's going to go into the gully just between the spine and the top of your shoulder blade. So let's just put it there. And it is a little personal preference where you put it. I've chosen to go a little bit lower there today. And what I'm looking for is just to position the ball where you are literally, as you put it into position, you should literally feel like, oh, yikes, like your face should change a little bit from having popped it there. Now I can have my spare hand wherever I wish. Now I'm going to start by just taking my arm up. The elbow is bent. Take it across the body and then slowly open it out. The elbow may or may not touch the ground, and you can just adjust as you need. That's where I need to be. And then just bring it back across. So you may need to go faster, and that is absolutely fine. But it's sort of try to move slowly but purposefully is my best advice. And if it's really uncomfortable, stop. And this is quite uncomfortable. You have to sort of decide whether this one's right for you. Just opening and closing there. And in this one, the palm is just facing straight away from me. Let's just do a couple more here. Now take the arm directly up, and I'm just going to let it drop back towards the ground and come back up to a vertical. If you need a soft bend in the elbow, that's allowable. You'll feel the ball is rolling a little bit. It's just kind of flossing over the muscle there. For me, this is a muscle that's always tight. Anybody that's at a desk or has a forward head position, this is going to be something that is uncomfortable, and you may well find that at the end of it, when you move, your neck may well click just because there's tension holding vertebrae in a place that they may not want to be. They may just make a small adjustment for you, like self-administered chiropractic. Now come back up. Now bend the elbow out, and now I'm just going to roll the forearm open and then fingertips to the ceiling. So we're going for approximately 10. Doesn't have to be a particularly exact number here. We just want about the same each side. And then this is the last one. Now let's start circling the arm, and we've got the bent elbow still. It comes across the face, over the body, and out to the side. This is often like the worst one. Let's just do 5 each way of this. So it's sort of almost as slow as you can bear. Breathing helps. This is a really great one if you're just looking for a quick reset, because it will really put your shoulders over your hips, which is what we really need, and remove quite a bit of tension from the head position, hopefully putting it back a little bit. Let's go around the other way. That is my hope for you. This is always one of those love to hate sequences that we do in the studio. I do it very frequently because it's a very common problem. And particularly for those, we have some ladies that are starting to be a little bit rounded in their upper back. This is really useful, and if you do it every day, you will find that problem goes away. So it's one of my biggest regrets that I did not set up some kind of affiliate link to buy these balls, because I would have made a fortune. Let's come back round. Right, now it's time to take the ball out. So just reach back and remove it. And then you should feel that there is now a massive discrepancy left and right, or at least there will be for most people. You should just feel like that whole tension is gone and it's just nice and soft and released, which is very unusual for me. It's something I've struggled with my whole life. Let's go the other side. Find where we want to go in there. And you can sort of move your body around a bit, I think, about that. And we're just going to do the open and close again. And we're right back to where we started. You may find that even between sides there's a discrepancy. So like one side is way worse than the other. That's not that uncommon. And you can just reposition your body as you go if you need to. I mean, you just kind of, it's quite intuitive this. People tend to know what they want to do. They know certainly when they've got the ball in the right place, let's put it that way. Just gently moving back and forth, there we go. And it might change as you go. You'll see me just making these sort of micro adjustments slightly up and down. But if in between times I had actually have sat up, you would have seen that the arm that I just worked, the shoulder would be dropped away from my ear a lot more than the other side, making me look quite lopsided. You would find the same. You can check in the mirror. It's quite a fun game, that. Quite often make clients look at that. Now let's take the arm up and just take it back. I prefer to move in these, and I think it is kinder. But sometimes you may find there's a sort of inclination towards just being still, and you're very welcome to it if that's what you feel like you would like to do. And just hang out for a moment and just come in and out as you choose, maybe slower, maybe faster than I'm demonstrating here. And remember, the breath is your friend. You'll really find some good knots from this position. It's good. Bend the elbow wide and then just roll open. Now with all of these kind of trigger point therapies that we do, we're based upon the principle that there is a downward force going through the ball, which is why sometimes when you do them on the ground like this, they feel really strong, because there is this implied downward force from your body weight. You could also do this against the wall. If you found this was just like way too much, you just sort of put yourself between the ball between you and a wall and lean into it, and it works great too. So you could do this whole sequence from standing in a kind of like a wall sit. That would be great. Now let's circle. We're nearly there. Just did 5 each way of these. These are really, really good and corrective, and if you do them regularly, the longer it stays. So I have a lovely client who is 82, and he asked me, I'm just trying to figure out how often I would have to do it for it to stay. And I say at least 3 times a week is the answer to that question. Let's go back the other way. You may find it starts to ease or not. So just see what you can notice. It's always good to really kind of tune in to how it's all feeling. Right, it's time to come out. Let's just remove our ball. I don't know why I'm having trouble that side, reaching around. Oh. So what I hope for you is you'll feel like this has all gone lovely and soft, like it's all just released, but also you're just flatter to the mat now, which is indicative, of course, that your head position has dropped back. So this has been really great. I hope that you will use this one again and again. This is one of those classes that we put together for you to use regularly, because it's almost a waste of time when we do them in the studio where you could be doing this corrective work. Now, as you're sat up or stood up at the end, just notice the freedom of the neck, how it all feels. Like you should feel like everything's dropped away, perhaps that you're more upright. And there's also perhaps less pressure here in the hips if you find this position difficult. I really hope you've enjoyed this little tune-up ball class. I hope you do it again and again, and I will see you again soon.
Hi guys, this is Christina from Target Pilates Online. If you've enjoyed this class today, why not check out our website for our entire back catalogue of videos and courses, weekly 60-minute class and bi-monthly live events, all totally ad-free. Come visit us today at targetpilates.online or click on the link below this video.